Okay, this is my revision guide for AQA Religion Citizenship Unit 2 on sport. This section of the exam asks you to talk about how people should spend their spare time, how they should look after their bodies and why human life is special. I want you to watch this first with my commentary. You'll find all Buddhist ideas outlined in orange on the right of the screen and two different Christian views in blue on the left. You can watch it again and see if you can commentate the last time. You need two different ideas for your exam. So firstly, leisure time is time that spent after work and chores. For Christians, there are many ways that spend a leisure time. It can involve charity work and their church. They should not be going around getting drunk or using drugs. Buddhists, a good use of is meditation. Free time can be about volunteering. Christians said to love thy neighbour. It can involve God, so it could involve Sunday school. It could also be time spent with the family. Buddhist, again, meditation. Morality is about right and wrong, so which way do you turn? Christians will often talk about their conscience as a guide, with God leading them the way, is it the Holy Spirit? They also turn to the Holy Bible and religious leaders. Buddhists have moral precepts to follow about what to do. Cheating, breaking the law. So Christians believe that God sees everything. So if you cheat, he sees it and will be unhappy. They believe that breaking the law is a sin for which you go to hell. And Buddhists believe cheating is bad and will gain you bad karma. Performance enhancing drugs are drugs that help you in your sport. Steroid is a famous example, but it damages your body. Christians think that's wrong because your body's a temple and God's inside you. And also think breaking the law is wrong because God helped put the law in place. Buddhists should not take drugs that cloud the mind. Excessive salaries are very big salaries. Christians think these are wrong because it's harder for a rich man to enter the kingdom of heaven than for a camel to pass through the eye of the needle. Kaka shares half his money because he says he belongs to Jesus. Buddhist believes in sharing the wealth and not having more than you need. Gambling is about risking something to win more back. Some say it's the work of the devil. Bookmakers, this is how they make their money. Christians think greed is a sin, Buddhists think greed is a poison, but Christians would be okay with betting occasionally. For example, on the Grand National. Sponsorship is how people make money through advertising events. So in this picture you can see there's a bank in the background and the shirt. Barcelona Football Club are the only shirt that actually give money to the charity on the front. Grand National is sponsored by alcohol, possibly wrong. Religion through sport. Chaplains take on the role of spiritually guiding sportsmen so they perform their best. Some footballers show their faith by pointing to God. Sports people are kept on the right track through the charity Christians in sport. Buddhists think that spirituality fits a pace in your life. Devotion about how much you love and are committed to something. Christians need to be careful because they should have no other gods than one God, and worshipping of players such as Robbie Fowler is wrong. Buddhists, if they do the right thing and are not too attached to it, then that is fine. Competition is about winning, and it's what we reward in this country with gold medals. Devotion is required in hard work to win, but they should not cheat to win. Buddhists should do everything committed and compete to be the best without hurting others. Holy days are days to do with God or faith. Christmas is one example. Other examples are Sunday. Jonathan Edwards and the runner above, Eric Liddell, refused to compete on Sundays because they keep the Sabbath holy. Jonathan Edwards later changed his mind and decided to use his talent given to God. Buddhists do the right thing at all times. Professionalism is when making money through your sport. Christians believe that you should work hard to make a living, but they believe greed is a sin. They believe you can do any job that doesn't hurt others. Buddhists follow the teaching of right livelihood, and sport is a job that shouldn't harm anyone else. Access for all is about equality and everyone taking part, so men and women. Christians believe that all life is sacred and of equal value, so it's important. Work against racism is something sports people might do. Buddhists believe that all are equal, so everyone should be involved. Winning is often the goal in sport, but they believe that if you win often you should thank God and it's his choice. Christians also believe that taking part is important as winning isn't everything. Buddhists believe everything should be done with positivity, so you might win yourself if not a prize. Talent, where does your skill and ability come from? Christians believe it's a gift from God. That's why this man has got a tattoo that said God's gift on the back, but you also need to work hard, as Buddhists would agree that you should work hard to get everything done. Can't rely on others. Discipline is about controlling yourself and what separates humans from animals. Following rules is an important part of Christian life, and also remember that bodies are a temple and they shouldn't damage it. Buddhists think you should do the right thing and follow the rules and be in control of yourself so you don't cause harm. Greed is about wanting so much of something, so often it's to do with money or winning or prize. Greed is of course a sin for Christians, and say money is the root of all evil. Buddhists think that greed is a poison that causes suffering and bad karma. Healthy living is about how you respect yourself. Again, Christians think their body's a temple and God's inside, so they look after it, and that they think all life is precious as a gift from God. Buddhists should have a healthy vegetarian diet to look after themselves because humans is a privilege, and neither should smoke and disagree with cigarette advertising. So there you go, Unit 2, Religion and Sport. Good luck.